Hi guys, so we're going to give this a try, and what we're going to start with in the wonderful world of curve sketching is the whole idea of increasing and decreasing functions. Now, from before, we remember, well, what was a derivative? And we have to remember, the derivative represented the slope of the tangent line. So we have to remember, derivative is the slope of the tangent line. Okay. And that's very, very important as we're going to continue through this. Now, let's think about this for a second. Well, what would happen? Let's say we have some f at x. So if I have some f at x and the function is such that f prime at x is greater than 0, well, what does that mean? So starting off, instead of saying positive and negative, in math we tend to say it's greater than 0 or it's less than 0, where 0 is not considered to be either positive nor is it considered to be negative. So here, what we're effectively saying, f prime at x greater than 0, is that f prime at x is positive. Now, what would that mean? First of all, that would mean the slope of the tangent line is positive. Okay, the slope of the tangent line is positive. Well, what other inference can we make from this? And we can make the inference that that means that the function shun is increasing. So if we have that f prime at x is greater than 0, that means the slope of the tangent line is positive, or the slope of the tangent line is greater than 0, and that would mean that the function is increasing. And if we just draw a little sketch off in the corner right here, if I have a little graph, and I draw a line, you can see that at every point in time right here, if I were to switch colors up and draw little like tangent lines right here, we'd see that all of those tangent lines have a positive slope. So that means that we're going upwards. Right as soon as my function would start to decrease right there, well, all my little tangent lines start going downwards, or they're going to be negative. As such, if f prime at x is less than 0, that would mean that the slope of the tangent line is negative. Or it means that the function is decreasing. Almost forgot how to spell decreasing right there. So the derivative of the slope of the tangent line, if f prime at x is greater than 0, then we can say that the function is increasing. If f prime at x is less than 0, we can say that the function is decreasing. Now, from there, let's say f prime at x actually equals to 0. Well, then that means it's neither increasing or decreasing. And this actually also means that there's a possibility of a min or a max. So there's a possibility of a minimum or a maximum, but we will get to that at another lesson. Thank you guys for listening.